Stadium, Baton Rouge. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Cougars and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Hey guys, I checked in with the Cougars head coach pregame. One of the things that coach is worried about today is that they will be without their starting quarterback. Got hurt in the game last week, and so today their backup is going to get his first action of the season. Coach told me they want to make things easy for him early. They've talked to the other teammates. Everybody do your job. Make sure he can get comfortable with everyone around him so he can make some plays for us down the stretch. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. The Tigers kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cougars offense will have the opening possession of the game. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this one. The stars have to play like stars. They got to stat it up, and they got to start fast.
And they got to remember what happened. They got to remember the celebration, the on-field antics, the social media, all of it that came with it. The embarrassment of last time. So, yes, your big players, they got to play big, especially in these rivalry games.
On the direct snap, it's Bannon. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Throws it deep. And this is dropped. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw on 1st. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where
he'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Short pass. At the 35, he's got room. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Makes the grab. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying. Understand.
Snags it, and there's running room. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The snap sets up to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working that left side now. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert to 4th down, and it paid off. They'll throw it from the red zone. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And how about that? That's the first.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Rushes on. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 2nd and long here. Quarterback keep. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. Straight ahead, it's Bannon. Sweet cut there. Stopped right there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. On play action. Still looking to his right. Rolling right and going deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Fresh set of downs going up top. A spectacular one-hand grab.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. He caught it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cougars send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Cover guys getting down to... The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Working the ground game.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Able to pick up a couple on 1st down, 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense. And that is such great 3rd down defense, seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at. He's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. On the snap, it's Sexton. Under pressure. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sexton. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Cougars are in the hurry-up.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Gonna let it fly. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Lets it fly. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Bannon. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Sexton. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He throws into the middle of the field. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. Pulled down at the 45-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to go up top on 2nd down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Snap on 1st down. Wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. In this defense, its head is spinning. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking to throw at Sexton. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.